Hey guys, and welcome to my picoCTF series. We are on page 2 of the picoCTF challenges, and there's 7 pages in total, so we're doing okay. We're getting there. The first challenge that we're going to look at is the keygenme-py challenge, and this is the first time I've seen it, so I don't know what to expect just yet, but let's have a look. It looks like we've got a Python file. There's no hints. Let's copy the link and download it here. Okay, right. Let's have a look here. What is this? Blimey. Okay, so let's have a look. Python is not installed. Okay, so I've already had to do this in one of my other videos, but we need to install Python. And to do that, I believe we might not have to. We should just be able to do this. Install Python. It is a pain. It is slower than doing it on my own machine, but I've never seen this script before. I'm happier to run it on a VM than I am on the bare metal. Python did not match anything. Okay, Python 3. Here we go. Right. Welcome to the Arcane Calculator Freeman. This is a trial version of the Arcane Calculator. The full version may be purchased in person near the galactic center of the Milky Way galaxy. Available while supplies last. Okay, so we have some options. Estimate astral projection mana burn. Estimate the astral slingshot approach vector. Enter a license key. Okay, what would you like to do, Freeman? I'd like to try, let's do A first. Sol is detected as your nearest star. To which system do you want to travel? I don't know. Star not found. Okay, let's try B. You must buy the full version of this software to use this feature. Yeah. Okay. So I'm wondering if how are they doing that? You must buy the full version of it. Enter your license key. Okay. Check key looks interesting. So if you enter a license key, let's try it. Let's try and enter a license key, shall we? 1, 2, 3. The key is not valid. Check your data entry. Okay, so key is not valid. Okay. So if the key is wrong, then it will output this line 137. If the key is right, it will decrypt the full version of this file. Let's have a look. Decrypt full version. The key string. Yeah, so that's what I'm worried. That's what I was worried about. The key string. So you see here, decrypt full version user key, right? So this user key is like the license key the user provided. And I suspect it's used as maybe a key to decrypt the full version. So F equal, okay. F decrypt full, yeah. So I'm pretty sure the key is used to decrypt the full version. Okay. Right, so how do we so there's only, to me, I suspect only one key is going to work. What I am wondering is if they're using like a weak key, or maybe they provide the key somewhere. Check the key. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like we can get, hang on a sec. It's telling us, so key full template trial. Key part static 1 trial dynamic and set. Okay, so let's have a look. So there's like a length check happening on 144, and if it doesn't equal the same length as, so what we need to do is determine what the length is, right? So let's do that. We'll do that in a minute, but let's assume that's correct, right? So the key is the right length. Check the static base key part. For seeing okay, so it's checking that the key, okay. Test performance on toolbox container. If key ID does not equal hashlib username trial digest 4. Oh, hello. What's the username trial? So what it's doing is it's checking, the first thing it does here is it checks that the key is the same. I think it's checking that like this part needs to be the same, which is fine. So the license key starts with this, I think. And then it's checking that there's a username trial somewhere. Username trial, what is this value? Username trial is Freeman. Okay. So I think that hang on a second. Oh yeah, it's a 256. So yeah, okay. 453. Yeah. Okay, so I think the way this is working is you have what's that? Okay, something not important. So on the command line there is a SHA-256 sum utility which will return a hash. So what's happening is the way this is working is first you check that the length of the key is correct. So I need to write this down, really, don't I? Where can I write this? So the first thing we're doing is we're checking check key length is basically let's take all this. Check key. Copy the. Whoa. Stop. No, don't do that. Oh my god, what's going on? Yeah, okay, cool. Right. So it's basically, it wants the length of this. It wants the length of this string, okay? I'm pretty sure. What is the length of that string? It's 32. Okay, so it's 32. So it's checking that the key length is 32, and then it's checking that it's checking that the first, so key part static 1 trial, is checking that this is correct. So so the first part of the key is this, okay? So the first part of the key is definitely that, I think. maybe. And then when it's done that check, what it's doing is it's taking the username trial, which is Freeman. So, and it's SHA-256ing that, and then it's taking the fourth index, the fourth character, or it's really the fifth character, but we start at 0. So yeah, okay, yeah. This is fairly straightforward, I think. So what we can do is we can echo we can echo Freeman, and we can SHA-256 sum, and so Freeman 256 summed is this, right? And it's asking us for the fourth character. So the fourth character will be okay, I'm not going to do it like this. So I was going to go through the whole thing and then go, oh, it doesn't work, but I don't want to do it twice because it's going to make the video longer. So basically, there's a difference between this and this, as you can see, and the difference is there's a new line for this one, right? If I echo Freeman, you can see the shell is like here. There's a new line, but if I do echo n Freeman, you can see it's the same line because it doesn't terminate with a new line. So that's why they're completely different. So what we should be looking at is this one, I suspect. So if we look at the fourth character in here, let's just put that. Let's put that here. So the quick and easy way to do this is going to be like this. That should work. And so number 4 is a 0. So let's add that. So that's 0. And then it's number 5, which is a D. And then it's number 3, which is a 2. And then it's number 6, which is a 0. And then it's number 2, which is an 8. And then it's 718. Okay, so 7 1 8. Okay, and that should be the key. maybe. Let's run it and see. Oh no, it didn't work. Let's try and submit it anyway. No, okay, that's a shame. So what am I doing wrong? Okay, hang on a second. So maybe it did work. No, it didn't work. I need to see where it's bailing out. So we need to add some we need to see where it's failing. So let's put in some debug. So print hit. We want to enter a license key. There was a hit. Okay, so I'm on the right track. Did I get them all? Maybe I just got one of them wrong. Enter license key. Okay, yes, right. So somewhere I did a boo-boo. I'm not sure where yet. Okay, so I'm just going to have to go through this again. So the fourth character is 0. So yeah, 0. And then the fifth character is definitely D. The third is definitely 2. The 6th is a 0. Yeah. Number 2 is an 8. Yeah, that's an 8. And then 7, 1, 8, yeah? 7 is a 3. 1 is a 9. Ah, it's the last one. I got the last character. I got the last one wrong, I think. No, that's an 8. 8 is a 2. Yeah. Okay, so I got the last one wrong. The last character. But now that should, in theory, work. Cool. Okay. So it's done something. It wrote this new file. Okay, I don't think that. I think we've done it. I think that's everything. So let's see if I can submit that flag. Okay, cool, that worked. Okay, so basically what I did, let's start from the top. We'll take from the top quickly. Where's the main? Okay, UI flow. Yeah, so okay, let's just do check key, right? So that's the important bit. So when you enter the license, it asks you to, it checks the key. So that's this function here. And the first thing it does is it checks the length of the key is 32. If it's not 32, then it bails. And if the key length is 32, it then does a SHA-256 sum of username trial, which is Freeman in quotes, which is this. Yeah, it SHA-256 it. It SHA-256 it, and then it will extract the. It wants to extract the 4th character, so that's this one, 0, from the SHA-256 sum, and then it adds it to the key that it's checking, right? Or it basically, it looks at the key and it checks that this is 0, and then it will check that, it'll do another SHA-256 sum of username trial, and it will check that number 5 is like the 5th character. It'll extract and compare it, and it should be D. And it does that all the way down, and then it will use that key to decrypt the keygenme-py file, which is like the full version. So yeah. Fairly straightforward, quite interesting, a more interesting one for sure. And okay, I think that's all we need to do. Yeah, that was good. This one's definitely more interesting. Again, it's not. Is it real life? Yeah, I have seen some real life like license checkers, and some of them are really dumb. I would say this is not terribly complicated. You know, it's a Python file, it's not a binary, there's no attempt at packing or encrypting, or, you know, there's nothing fancy going on. So it's not really complicated, but you're starting to get to the point where it's getting closer to reality, and this is nice. Yeah, good challenge. Okay, that's all from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment or question if you have one, and hopefully you'll see me in the next video. Goodbye.